Okay, hey guys, how you doing? My name is Jesse. I'm the J-Man, your host for this video. And real quick, I got something to share with you. I just want to point out, I want to ask you something. Have you ever noticed that when you go online to search for a job, and you look at the job title, and you look at the job description, you read it, and then, it doesn't make any impact. It doesn't have any impact on you. You read it and you're just like, did I actually read that? I don't remember what I read. I have to read it again. You go back and you read it again, and you're still like, huh? What did I just read? That's because if you look at what's written there, it's all a bunch of gibberish. When they fill out a job description on like a website, let's say like careerbuilder.com, they use the minimalist amount of information possible. Okay? It is so generalized and so non-specific that you almost have no idea whatsoever what the hell they're talking about. When you try to apply for a job, you want to know what you're going to be responsible for. You want to know, what is it going to be like when I walk in there, punch it in the clock? Am I going to have to do something? Tell me what I need to do. What are the risks involved? No, none of that. The description that they give you is so incredibly vague. It's just like, what? You have no clue what to expect. And it's a major deterrent. And I'm asking, I want to know, is that on purpose? Do they do that on purpose? Do they try and discourage people right away, right off the bat, from even applying for the job? People will be like, oh, I have no idea what this is, so I'm not going to apply for it. But if you look at all the jobs, there are so many out there that are exactly the same way. You have no idea what you're getting yourself into just by the job description, which, the job description is almost pointless. You're like up a creek without a paddle. And my question is, why can't companies just write an understandable job description, like put it in layman's terms, where we don't have to read it 15 times to get a slight idea of what you might possibly be talking about? Because when you use terms that are so general and non-specific, it doesn't convey any message. There's no motivation, there's no appeal to the person who would potentially apply for the job. Okay? Now the whole thing is that you are seeking employees. Not necessarily employees seeking you, you're seeking employees. So you want to appeal to employees, okay? My question is, why would you put a job description on there that has absolutely no appeal whatsoever? Why would you do that? And you make it so that whoever's applying for a job has no clue what you're talking about. Think about that for a minute. Who the hell is out there sitting in front of the computer writing these job descriptions? Who's doing that? And what is going through their head? Do they have any idea how to communicate with an actual human being? Human beings don't use words that are so incredibly non-descriptive. We don't use these computerized generalizations. When we talk about things, it's very specific. And you're going to argue and you're going to say, well, we can't really get into the specifics of the job because it's very detailed and we don't have a whole lot of room on this page to put bullshit. Okay? There's enough room there to say something of meaning, something that a person can have at least a simple understanding of what the job requires. You're not trying hard enough. In fact, I think you're doing quite the opposite. You're preventing people from wanting to apply. So yeah, employers out there, take a hint. You're never going to attract employees by using that kind of crap. I mean, people are going to get desperate, and they're going to apply for a job regardless of what it says in the description. And then when they get to the job, and you actually explain it to them or actually show them what they need to do, they're either going to agree with it or reject it. But why not save some time and some confusion and some frustration and just explain the job to them on the website? For God's sakes, man. It's not that hard. Please.